So now we're going to take a couple of minutes and hear from a few folks that have actually been on the products. First, I want to talk about two products that are right around the corner that will be incredible sellers. They're going to rock the health and fitness world and the networking world. And the first one is going to be this little product here, which will be rebranded. It'll be Microbiome X3. Now, this is going to be, you hear a lot about prebiotics, probiotics, and of course, everybody and their dog has a weight management product, right? So what happens with normal weight management products is it works on the external fat. You know, the stuff that's on the outside of your muscles that you can exercise off, you can get it lipoed off if you want, but that internal brown fat that's behind your muscles, especially your abdominal muscles, that's where all the toxins reside, because as you take in toxins from the food, from the air, from the water, your body actually creates fat around your vital organs to catch those toxins to prevent your organs from getting damaged. And so it doesn't want to release that fat because then it's open for toxicity. So what happens is that over the years, you see people that are up in their years, they might have, you know, slim legs, slim upper body, and they've got this big wide waist or this pooch. That's the toxins building up over the years and that fat that your body won't release. And also there are a lot of diseases connected to those toxins. And so what if you could take this product and actually target that fat, cleanse your body, release it, and your waist could go. So what's cool is that we've got patents, we've got clinical trials in Europe that prove that we can shrink your waist and remove those toxins. So this product is going to fly off the shelf because and another thing that's cool about this is that 70% of your immunity is created in your gut. So if you don't have the proper microbiome in your gut, your immune system isn't going to work well. So with immunity being massive right now, with everybody putting on that quarantine 15, and now we're going through Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, and people are putting on even more weight, how do you think this product's going to sell in January when the pandemic is going crazy and everybody's gained 10, 15, 30 pounds, right? So this is going to fly off the shelf. You want to get positioned now. The other product is going to be called Iridium, which is a skin therapy product. Now, I spent most of my career with an anti-aging company, and I can tell you anti-aging is one of the biggest sellers on the planet, because even in the countries where people are lean, you know, there's not as many heavy people in India and in Asia, but anti-aging sells great everywhere. Because why? Because you can just put it on in 20 seconds and you're done. So beauty sells everywhere. Anti-aging sells everywhere, even where people aren't heavy. And there's no big commitment, you know, because sometimes fitness requires exercise and eating right and taking products. And not as many people are going to do that. But anti-aging, everybody can do this. Everybody wants to look younger. It's a global thing. So this has got an element in it that's created in another photobioreactor, but it's a red algae. All right. So, and the active ingredient in it is super expensive to create. There's some skincare companies out there that source it from the ocean. By the time they source it, extract it, big time expensive. So when you look at their ingredients, it's going to say that there's a 1% concentration of that active ingredient. Our percentage is 99%. We have 99 times the active ingredient that makes people look and feel younger. All right. So how do you think that's going to sell? It's going to fly off the shelves. Okay. With that said, let's bring on a few people here. Let me stop the share here. And you guys that have tried the products can come on and talk for a second.
Hi, everybody. I'm from Canada, if you haven't noticed, eh? Isn't that great? And I'm a heavy-duty mechanic. I work in the oil sands in Canada, and I work with guys 30, 40 years of age. Problem with my business is I swing a lot of heavy iron. I throw a 20-pound hammer around, and it leads to chronic ailment. So 7 days ago, I started with A3 caps and Phycocide Sport, and I have been taking cortisone injections for the last 2 years for my thumb. Ironically, I still use one of these. It's called the Blackberry. And I got trigger finger, and my finger would actually lock, and therefore required cortisone shots. 7 days, guess what? My finger doesn't lock, and I'm Blackberry free again. So, well, what can you say about a product like that? Something I've been doing for 2 years, 3 times a year, as a matter of fact, for cortisone shots. And this will be the first time in 3 years or 2 years that I haven't used cortisone. So, do the products work? Absolutely, man. Can't say anything more than that.
Everybody, my name is Keith Cook. I'm from a little town called Redwood Meadows in Alberta, Canada. And over the past 35 years, I've been a truck driver. Being on long haul, I've never had any sort of set work pattern or work schedule, if you like. My sleeping patterns were pretty much non-existent. So I've always had a sleeping problem. But now I've been taking the AM and the PM for about 7 days now. And what I found is that I'm now sleeping right through the night because it's helped my energy levels in the morning as well. Because what I used to find is that I was getting tired around about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I was just hitting that wall, man. And now I don't hit that wall anymore. I've got so much energy in the mornings now. I can go right through the day. So it's helping me sleep. I sleep right through the night now, and I've got more energy during the day. So I thought I'd just share that with you.
This is Deborah Gephardt. I'm from Florida, and I started out in the medical profession in the area of neurodiagnostics. I've also played a high-level tennis and enjoyed a 30-year career in networking. But one of the things that I really wanted to share that's most important to me has always been health and nutrition, because vitality and energy is everything. I've recognized early on that without having really good health, that you don't have security, because if you don't have good health, you can't rely on yourself. So you never will have that security. But, you know, like many other people today, we recognize that the environment globally, it's so important to be supporting our immune systems. And we understand that micro, macro nutrition, you know, Tim, you talked about some amazing facts with the products. And one thing I didn't mention is that my husband is a DO in internal medicine. So for both of us, not only is nutrition and health a priority, it's a no-brainer, a deal breaker, but also knowing that we have quality products that are backed by science and fact really give us peace of mind. And I can tell you, we both just love and enjoy the products. You know, having played tennis for a good number of years at a competitive level, I really appreciate what you talked about with the FICO-size sport product, because we all know that recovery is really important. So, you know, I'm excited about the new ones that you have coming on board. Looking forward to having all of them. Thank you.
For the last 5 years, I have eaten really, really healthy. I eat mostly fish and fresh vegetables. No soda, no fast food, hardly any sugar at all. And I thought I was doing really good. I thought I was really healthy. And after working for UPS, delivering packages for 23 years, I had developed a lot of stiffness, a lot of soreness. And even after I retired, I still had that stiffness and soreness. I really thought it would go away when I retired, but it didn't. Those years just took a real toll on my body, because I had to load up my truck every morning, and then in the afternoons I picked up packages that were going out and had to unload those at the end of the day. And during the day, climbing in and out of that truck over 100 times every single day, and the lowest step to get into the truck was up to my knee. So that took a real toll as well. And I was so disappointed when I was still stiff and sore all the time. And I go out of town every weekend to take care of my mother. It's about a 45-minute drive. And every Sunday evening when I got home, I would drive up to the mailbox and get out and get my mail. But after sitting for that 45 minutes, I would be really stiff and sore. I could hardly get out and walk up to the mailbox. My back and my hips, my feet were just real stiff from all of that work those years. Well, I've been on the Xelliss products now for about 9 months. And this happened pretty gradually. I didn't even notice for a while, but one day I thought, you know what? I'm not stiff anymore when I get home and get out of the car. So that is nice. I don't have that stiffness. I really don't. I just have a little bit in my feet now when I first get up, but that's just great that I don't have that anymore. My hair's gotten thicker. It was starting to thin. And my nails, they had gotten so thin, and they would just split. And I had to always keep them really short. And then I started noticing they were growing out and they weren't splitting anymore, and they look like this now. So that's kind of exciting. These are my real nails. You can probably tell that I haven't had a professional manicure or anything and got fake nails on there, because I did this myself and I'm not very good at it. But those are my real nails, and it's pretty exciting because I know that I'm even more healthy now. All of these things prove that to me, that I'm getting better nutrition with these products than I was getting eating healthy. And that is just amazing.